Hi, my name is Catherine Price and I'm a physical therapist. Today I'm going to start with a scripture reading from 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So today I would like to do a 10-minute exercise routine that focuses on rotator cuff strengthening. There are 4 rotator cuff muscles, and I'm going to focus on exercises where these positions have been shown to generate the most EMG activity. So the muscle is working the most in the positions, and that's why I usually choose these exercises when I get to the strengthening part of a rotator cuff program. So it could be recovering from a rotator cuff repair, it could be just rotator cuff strengthening to keep the rotator cuff healthy. And why is it important to keep the rotator cuff healthy? Well, over 50% of people over age 60 walk around with some sort of partial or complete rotator cuff tear and don't even know it. So it is important to keep the rotator cuff healthy. We're not going to do any heavy weights, just light weight. I'm going to use a 2-pound weight, and let's get started. So I will set my timer. This is just going to be another 10-minute series. You do not have to spend a lot of time doing exercises, but you can pick a routine and focus on an area or exercises that are going to work on either problem areas or trying to achieve a goal that you're looking for. So the first exercise, we're going to start. If you have a bench, that's great. You can do this on the side of a couch. You can do it on the side of your bed. So you want to try to find the most comfortable place where you can get into these positions. I'm just going to lie right on one of our benches. You're going to use a fold-up towel so that you can rest your forehead comfortably on the tower. Now, if you're on your bed, you are going to be at the edge of the bed, so you'll just do one shoulder, and then you can go to the other side or switch and do the opposite side. So we're going to start with the teres minor muscle. You're going to take your 2-pound weights. You're not going to use any more than 5 pounds. 2, 3, 4, or 5 pounds is sufficient, and I would recommend, if you've not done any rotator cuff work, to start with a 2-pound weight. So, and my disclaimer is, if any of the exercises are painful or hurt, please do not do them. So you're going to position your hand so that it is facing towards your head. So you're going to turn your palm so it is towards your head. And you're going to then keep your elbows straight, and you're going to bring it up to your waist, not any higher. So we're not trying to go way back here. You're going to stop right here and then come right back down. We're going to do a repetition, 10 repetitions. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. And you want to take about a 30-second rest. Now this muscle is going to be the teres minor, so it's one of the external rotator muscles. You're also going to feel the triceps, so the back of the arm. You can feel that in this exercise because you're going to have to hold the elbow in an extended position. Again, if this is painful, do not do the exercise. So we'll do 2 sets of 10 to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Next, we're going to work the infraspinatus muscle, and we're going to do that by horizontal abduction. The thumb is going to be facing up towards the ceiling, and you're going to keep your arm in line with your shoulder. So resting the forehead, keeping your neck nice and relaxed. Shoulder blades need to be positioned down away from the ears, and you're just going to bring your arm up and out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Take a nice deep breath in, all the way out, and just let your shoulders relax, let your neck relax, and we'll go for another set. Thumbs are going to be pointing out, keeping your arm in line with your shoulder. Forehead is rested and lifting out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Next, we're going to do another infraspinatus exercise, and this time it's a 2-step process. Now, ideally, you want your arms to hang all the way down. This bench is not going to allow me to let the arm be fully extended, but I'm still getting the muscle activation and strengthening it. So what I'm going to do is bring your elbow up until it's in line with your shoulder, and then you're going to externally rotate it as much as you can. You're looking for, if you can, you want to get the full 90 degrees of external rotation if you can. So we're going to do 2 sets of 10 here. So it's a two-step process. So it's up and rotate, bring the rotation down and all the way down. 1, 2, rotate, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And down. And again, we just take our rest and we'll go in for another set. Don't forget to take nice deep breaths. And for our next set, bring your elbow up, rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And take a rest. Our next muscle that we're going to be working on is the supraspinatus. So it's going to be very similar to this movement. It's going to be external rotation of the shoulder, horizontal abduction, but we're going to do this at about 100 degrees elevation. So you'll go from 90 degrees and then just bring it about 10 degrees up, and we're going to go from there. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and take a rest. This is going to be a Y position, so you should feel like your body is making the movement of a Y position. And rest. And our second set, thumb is facing up towards the ceiling, external rotation of the shoulder, and lifting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. And for our next exercise, I'm actually going to grab, and this goes back to the first muscle group that we worked. I'm going to lie on my side, and I'm just going to do one side to show you, but you want to do both sides. So you're going to lie on your side, put a towel underneath the shoulder, and that just allows for better blood flow in the shoulder. And we're going to rotate up towards the ceiling and do that 10 times. We're working the infraspinatus muscle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and take a rest. And you may feel that the muscles are burning, they're tired, and it's okay if they feel fatigued. That's why we want to make sure that you recover them and then go on for your second set. But if it is painful, then you do not want to do these. If you have a partial tear or a full tear in your shoulder, depending on what stage of healing you're in, it can be painful and actually do more harm. So do not do them if you're having pain. Our second set, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. And then we'll do the other side, actually. So we've got one more rotator cuff exercise that I want to do, and that's going to be your subscapularis muscle. So there we don't need the bench, and we can remove the bench and go onto the floor. So we're on the floor, and you want to have your elbow supported on probably a little bit more support because you're trying to elevate it so it's about 30 degrees forward. So I'm just going to prop my arm on this pillow and lie onto my back, and you want your elbow, and that's our 10 minutes. We're almost done. We're going to rotate this arm back towards the floor and then bring it right back up. And I actually want this stacked up a little bit more. So I'm going to support my elbow. You want your elbow slightly forward. We're going to go rotate back towards the floor and bring it back up. And this is going to feel a lot easier than any of the other exercises. This is a hypertonic muscle, and it can tolerate more weight. So you can easily begin with a 5-pound weight if it feels really easy to you. Again, if you are recovering from surgery, you want to start out with light weight with high repetition, and then you can increase weight, and no more than 10 pounds in this position. And I would definitely start out with no more than 5 pounds. And this one, I would start with 2 sets of 15 repetitions. And then we'll rest, and we'll do one more set of 15. So you're just bringing the arm back and rotate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and rest. And that concludes rotator cuff strengthening exercise program. I hope you all have a wonderful day. God bless you.